Hello, today I'm going to compare Polkadot with Cardano, which are in some important aspects relatively similar. Polkadot launched in May 2020. It's a layer 0 network, meaning it is a multi-chain blockchain platform that connects independent app chains, aka parachains. Polkadot allows them to communicate and share data and assets in a secure and scalable manner. Most importantly, Polkadot Relay Chain provides shared security and interoperability among all parachains. Recently, Polkadot introduced Core Rentals model, where each parachain will rent one Polkadot score on a month-to-month basis and will be operating on this score utilizing Polkadot's computational resource. And Polkadot ecosystem supports EVM and WASM smart contracts through parachains Astar and Moonbeam. Cardano launched already in 2017. Cardano is a single layer 1 smart contract blockchain utilizing proof-of-stake consensus. Cardano is the first blockchain that was founded on a peer-reviewed research, which means Cardano is subject to extensive peer-reviewed research and testing. As other smart contracts blockchain, Cardano serves as a decentralized and scalable environment for building dApps and executing smart contracts. It's a well-known fact that Cardano's development prioritizes sustainability and stability over speed, so the development of Cardano has been taking quite a long time, which is also illustrated by the fact that Cardano introduced smart contract functionality in 2021 with the Alonso hard fork, which was long 4 years after the launch. And Cardano's development roadmap consists of 5 stages. Each phase focuses on a different core functionality. Currently, Cardano is rolling out the phase 4, Basho, that is focused on scalability and interoperability. Currently, Cardano supports multiple different smart contracts, but as for the EVM smart contracts, they'll be supported through Cardano EVM sidechain. Now some data about the user activity and adoption of both ecosystems. Currently there is 48 parachains deployed on Polkadot with 170 XCM channels being open at the moment. According to DeFi aggregator DeFi Llama, the collective total value locked on all Polkadot's parachains is at the moment around 120 million. According to the token terminal website, on average there is between 3,000 to 4,000 daily active addresses on the Polkadot Relay chain. And in one of my previous videos, I have calculated that in the entire Polkadot ecosystem, including all parachains and Kusama, there is roughly between 12,000 to 16,000 daily active addresses. And developers community is one of the biggest strengths of Polkadot. Based on the data from Token Terminal, there was 145 active core developers in the past 30 days on Polkadot. Let's see the same metrics on Cardano. For me, quite surprisingly, the total value locked in DeFi protocols on Cardano is also quite low, currently only slightly under 150 million. So it's very similar to Polkadot's ecosystem TVL. This probably has a lot to do with the fact that smart contracts were supported on Cardano recently in 2021. So since smart contracts were enabled, the entire crypto space has been in a downtrend, hence such a low adoption of DeFi on Cardano. So in this sense, is very similar to Polkadot, as Polkadot's smart contracts parachains have also been only live throughout the entire bear market, with first parachains launched early 2022. According to DeFi Llama, currently there is 23 DeFi protocols deployed on Cardano. In terms of user activity, Cardano is currently doing better than Polkadot. On average, there is between 11,000 to 15,000 daily active addresses on Cardano. I got the data about user activity on Cardano from this Cardano Explorer. This chart shows active accounts, but these data are not for days but for epochs, and one epoch lasts on Cardano 5 days. And in terms of developers community, Cardano is also very strong. In the past 30 days, there was 169 active core developers on Cardano. So both ecosystems have one of the biggest developers communities, but currently also relatively low TVL in DeFi. Now the governance, Polkadot has launched its on-chain governance OpenGov in the summer. Every DOT holder can submit an on-chain proposal and all DOT holders can vote on on-chain referenda, and referenda decisions get autonomously enacted and implemented on-chain. So DOT holders can vote not only on treasury proposals but also on technical proposals that are proposing upgrades and technical improvements of the Polkadot relay chain. What that means is that DOT holders already have a full control over the future development and direction of Polkadot, and the community also decides how the funds from the Polkadot treasury is used. Cardano is also heading towards the full community governance. Community on-chain voting and treasury system will be introduced in the final development phase, Voltaire. So ADA holders will be able to use their tokens and vote to influence the future development of Cardano. So this Voltaire stage will allow all ADA holders to submit Cardano improvement proposals, and also the treasury will be enabled, so very similar to Polkadot's OpenGov. With the completion of this Voltaire phase, probably next year, Cardano will become fully decentralized and will no longer be managed by Input-Output Hong Kong, which is the blockchain company founded by Charles Hoskinson. So in terms of governance, Polkadot is currently ahead of Cardano, but Cardano is going in the same direction, so both Polkadot and Cardano will have the most advanced on-chain community governance of all blockchain ecosystems. Now, tokenomics, Polkadot has 10% annual inflation, but given that currently as much as 50% of newly generated DOT by inflation is actually burned each month, the actual net DOT inflation is around 5%. What will be a very strong new use case for DOT very soon is core rentals, where parachain teams will need DOT to rent a core on Polkadot, so core rentals will bring a new strong utility for DOT. Given the inflation, Polkadot does not have capped maximum supply of DOT. Over 90% of the total DOT supply is already in circulation. The current market cap of Polkadot is around 5 billion, which makes Polkadot the 13th biggest crypto project. And the fully diluted market valuation of Polkadot is around 5.5 billion. Cardano also has an inflation, currently around 3.6%, but ADA inflation rate is actually decreasing each year. So that means around 2030, Cardano will become deflationary. The supply of ADA tokens is capped, so the maximum supply is 45 billion. Currently 78% of tokens is in circulation. The current market cap of Cardano is 8.6 billion, which makes Cardano currently 8th biggest crypto project, and the fully diluted valuation of Cardano is 11 billion, which is twice as much as Polkadot's fully diluted valuation. And now the summary. Both Polkadot and Cardano are third generation blockchains, so Bitcoin is generation 1, Ethereum and all EVM copycats are generation 2, and now there are these third generation chains like Polkadot and Cardano, which have the potential to really solve the blockchain trilemma. Meaning, in addition to being decentralized and secure, they also aim to solve that thorny scalability issue. Also, both networks are still in the process of rolling out some of their key functionalities. For Polkadot, it's mainly cross-consensus messaging format v3 and asynchronous backing that will allow for up to 1 million TPS. Also, highly anticipated core rentals should go live within the next few months, and the true game changer will be the deployment of Beefy protocol that will allow for secure bridging to Ethereum and other blockchains beyond the Polkadot ecosystem. Also, one of the main reasons for a low liquidity in Polkadot Eco was that the native support for USDT and USDC stablecoins has been missing, but this has finally changed. With the recent deployment of USDC on Polkadot Asset Hub, both USDT and USDC stablecoins are now natively accessible for users on Polkadot Asset Hub, so this should really boost the liquidity in the entire Polkadot Eco. Cardano also awaits some of its major upgrades. Cardano is now in its fourth development phase, the Basho phase, that is focused on scalability and interoperability. This phase also introduced sidechains that are interoperable with the main Cardano chain. Sidechains are used as a sharding mechanism by offloading work from the main Cardano chain, so sidechains will increase the capacity of the main Cardano chain. And the final phase, Voltaire, will introduce on-chain voting, community governance and Cardano treasury. And here is what both these networks have in common. Both Polkadot and Cardano have a big, dedicated developers community. Both ecosystems are being built with the patience, with a long-term vision to become truly scalable, and that way to facilitate a mass adoption of Web3. And both also share a strong focus on the true decentralization founded on on-chain community governance. So for all these reasons, from all ecosystems that I have compared with Polkadot thus far, to me Cardano is actually the most similar to Polkadot. You can check out more of my comparison videos. I have compared Polkadot with Ethereum, Cosmos and Avalanche. That's been it, thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time, bye!